G'day folks, and welcome to another episode of, let's just call it the Board Game BBQ Designer Alley sit-downs. Probably a bit big, but anyway, hopefully I might be able to work on that. If not, I'll just let it go. This one's, I sat down with Craig for his game. I'll give you a bit of a background, depending when you watched it. The Designer Alley was something that Board Game BBQ set up so designers could come and show off the game. You were able to sit down, have a yarn to them, have a play of the game, see what you think. But they also put like a bingo card so you can get some stickers to help finish off a bingo, which was good. And that's one of the reasons why I wasn't able to sit down with a lot of them, because I didn't want to chew up other people's time. I wanted people to get those bingo stickers because it was a really good prize if you're able to fill out your sheet. It was a board game table by the Table Flippers, which is an Australian mod. I had a look at the tables, fantastic. So I didn't want to chew up anyone's time from getting that. I wanted to try win that. Unfortunately, I didn't. But so I wasn't able to sit down with a lot of the designers. Wish I could. I do apologise if I wasn't able to. But I was able to sit down with Craig. His game was Dino Tricks. What it is, and I was able to get a demo copy of it. He does the artwork, and it's got numbers on there. The idea of it is you get cards, shuffle it up. You know what people's cards are, like the numbers on them, because you've got to, well, roughly you do, because you've got a reference card there, so you don't actually know what people's numbers are. And you've got a bid, and you're trying to win that bid if you're going to win. So you're bidding whether you're going to win it or not. I'll let Craig describe his game. He does it really well. He's the designer of it. It was fun. I enjoyed it. I enjoyed his company. Craig was a fair income good bloke. He's one of those guys that just put off the vibe that he's an easygoing guy. And he's great to have a yarn too. So if you do see him out there, have yarns, support him. Support them all if you can. All the designers that you see on here, they all put out some really good games, and I did enjoy them all. So this one's Dino Tricks by Craig. I'll let you decide if it's a game for you. Also, leave a comment down there if you did sit down and sort of was able to play it, and just write on there what you thought as well, if you enjoyed it or not. So I'll leave you to it.
How was day in business?
That's good.
Good.
Yep. G'day folks, I'm at the PlayCon in Sydney on Sunday, so it's day 3, and I'm here with Craig from Dino Tricks.
Dino Tricks, yes.
Could you explain a bit about your game?
Yeah, sure. It's a 21 card micro game with a number of twists. I like to call it for those who may have played Skull King before or Seas of Strife, it's the love child of Skull King and Dino Seas of Strife, but much smaller, much quicker, but with the same type of feel, a lot of fun and laughter and moans and groans. Yes. So the game has set 21 cards, and one of the twists is the distribution of the cards. So there are 6 separate suits, and the suits vary in number. So there is 1 purple suit. There are 2 orange cards, or 2 cards in the orange suit. There are 3 cards in the red suit, 4 in the blue, 5 in the yellow, and 6 in the green. And the numbers go from 1 through to 7, so they're distributed across each of those suits. The other little twist is the cards are visible on the back, or the suits are visible on the back of the cards.
So you know what colours.
Yeah, when a person's holding the purple card, there's only 1 card. You know that is a 6. So there's a whole level of deduction. If somebody's got a 7 in their hand, you know it's either a 7 or a 2. But if you've got the 2, you know that they've got a 7.
Got a 7.
But with the other suits that get slightly larger, there's always that little bit of doubt around what they actually have in your hand. So like Skull King, it gets played across 6 rounds, and each round the card count increases. So we start off with just 1 card each in the first round, and then that goes to 2 cards in the second round, 3 cards in the third round, all the way up to the 6th round.
So now what happens is,
So everybody gets dealt their card, and it's a must-follow trick-taking game. So if somebody leads a suit, a yellow order, and you have that suit in your hand, you must follow with that suit, yes. So sometimes you can work out what people have to do, you can force them to play certain cards, but if you don't have that suit, you're off-suited, you can play any card you like.
But the next person in line still must have to play the
They
yellow.
must follow the very first lead card, yes. The tricks are then resolved, so left of the player, or left of the dealer, that person then leads the first trick. So they play their card, everybody else plays their card in sequence. Once they're on the table, the suits no longer matter. What counts is the value of the card. So the card that will win the trick is the highest numbered card out of all of them. However, there's another little twist. If 2 or more players play the same number, those cards get cancelled, and the next highest card wins the trick. So sometimes you're sitting there with a 7 in your hand, thinking, "Oh, I'm going to bid to win this many tricks." It gets spoiled by somebody else, and your bidding has gone out the window.
But so far it could wreck somebody else as well, because it could go down and down and down.
Yeah. You can wreck somebody else, people can wreck you. It's quite fun. Before, I forgot to mention, before each trick, as everybody sees their card, we're then going to each predict how many tricks we think we're going to win in that round. So in the first round, of course, there's only 1 trick. So we will all simultaneously bid for those tricks, and we use our hand to go 1, 2, 3, and on 3 we reveal a number of fingers. So you can either have a closed fist, which is 0 bid, or you can reveal 1 in round 1. You wouldn't bid 2 or 3 in the first round because there's only 1 trick.
There's only 1 trick, that's right.
But as each trick gets larger and larger, you can then bid for those tricks.
Now,
scoring?
I probably should mention, for those that either trying to work out what a trick is, I would class it as how many cards you got in your hand, because you must play 1.
Yeah.
So a trick would be like a round, wouldn't it?
A round,
yeah. A round.
Yeah. Well, a trick is basically each person plays 1 card, and the highest card then wins. But in this case, the 2 that cancel out means the next one.
The next one wins.
And they would then collect that, and when they win a trick, you then lead to the next trick, and everybody else has to try and follow that.
Well, having them in front of you actually keeps a way of knowing how many tricks you've won anyway as well, which is good.
Absolutely. The scoring, basically,
That up there.
the way this works is if you reveal some fingers, so 1, 2, 3 or whatever, and you get your bid correct, so if you bid 2 and you actually win 2 tricks, you will get 2 points per trick. So if you bid 2 and you manage to get 2, it's 4 points.
4 points, yeah.
Yes. If you're in round 4 and you bid 4 and you get 4, that's 8 points. So that's a nice big score.
So if you go up into bigger rounds, like even round 6, and you bid 2 and you win 2 tricks, that's 12.
No. That's only for bidding with fingers.
Oh, just with fingers, yeah.
If you're wrong, if you miss out, if you bid 2 and you get 1 or you get 3, it's minus 1 point for the difference. So if you bid 2 and you get 1, it's minus 1 point. If you bid 2 and you get none, it's minus 2 points. Because people can bid 0, if you bid 0, this is all or nothing. So you're saying, I want to win 0. If you are correct, you get points equal to the round number.
Oh, no, that's where you can build up the round.
In round 1 you get 1 point, in round 2 you get 2 points. Round 6, there's a nice score there of 6 points.
But also,
if you don't get it, and the minute you know somebody might be bidding 0, it's a good strategy to try and load them up with tricks. As soon as they don't get 0, it's minus 6.
It's a good comeback.
So it's a game that so far has worked really well with pretty much every group we've played with so
Yeah.
far. I played with some beginners who have never played trick-taking games before, and first round, of course, a little bit confusing if you don't understand how trick-taking works. Second round was was flowing quite well. By the time we got to the third, fourth, and fifth round, they were really keen into it, and they were laughing as people were cancelling each other's tricks. It was great. Everybody's loved it. I also played with a number of very, very experienced. Well,
you're right, mate. That's good. That's good. You're good. No worries, buddy.
very, very experienced trick-taking players that have been playing, and they're the kind of people who.
Oh, sorry, well, I'll just fix that up. It's got you. On the table. There we go.
Yeah, the kind of people who love bagging each other, doing tricks, and it was just hilarious. We were laughing ourselves stupid, but everybody has it's just been, I've been blown away by the reception.
Oh, that's
it's
good.
been wonderful.
Is there any chance we have a game just to show them how it is played?
Absolutely. Yeah. It plays two players to 5.
Yep.
But the 2-player game works quite well. What we do is we have a dummy player who's called Rex.
Yep.
And Rex doesn't bid and Rex doesn't score.
But he takes the cards.
He takes the cards and he will still spoil things.
Which helps with that, I don't know what you've got.
Yeah. It still keeps the deductive element to it.
Yep.
But he can spoil a lot of tricks, the old Rex. So if we were to deal out the cards, so the first round we would deal 1 card each.
Yep. We don't know what Rex has.
We don't know what Rex has. So we then look at our cards, and of course the cards go from 1 to 7. So based off that, and what you think Rex might have, we're going to try and predict how many tricks you think you might win.
Put that down.
So we will then simultaneously, on the count of 3, we'll reveal a number of fingers. So in this round, there's only 1 trick, so it'll either be 0 or 1 finger. So ready? 1, 2, 3. Okay, so you've bid 1, Rex doesn't bid, and I've bid 0. Since I was the dealer, player to the left leads.
I would place my card down.
Yep. Rex then plays his card, and I play my card.
That sort of helps because that can actually knock you out without.
Oh yeah,
I reckon just knock you out without.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So that means you win the trick with the highest card. Nothing's got cancelled. So you would then get 2 points. You bid 1 and you got 1. 2 points per trick, so you would get 2 points.
2 points.
Yeah. And for round 1, I bid 0. I got 0, so I get 1 point for the round number. Yeah.
Well, that's good. Like you still can score.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah. It's one of those games that even if you have a really bad hand, you can always go 0. But if everybody knows you're going 0, it can really hurt if they give you 1.
They can target just to give you that 1.
Yeah.
Especially, I guess, if you're sitting there on the last round and you pick 2, you go, I didn't need to get 2. So I could probably knock you out.
Yep.
Or so make you win 1.
Yes. Yeah. So then you take all the cards back again, shuffle them, and the next player deals them out.
The next one.
Yep. And that's 2 cards for round 2.
Oh, I didn't shuffle that one too well.
That's all right. That's the way it falls. So we have a look at our cards, and we know that Rex has. Since there's a 7 or 4 or 1,
Rex has got 2 of them.
Yeah, 2 of them, but we don't know which 2 he's got. And you've got a blue and I've got a green.
So how do you pick what comes out of Rex's? Is it whatever's on top?
Rex will always play the top card. If he has to follow suit, he will play the next highest one that's on the top. So there's no overhead associated with Rex. It's just really easy. And you can predict what order he's going to play things in to an extent, like any other player. So since you dealt, we have to bid.
Yeah, we've got to bid.
Okay. Okay. All right. I'm going to be brave. 1, 2, 3. So you went 1 and I went 0. So we record our bids. And then you dealt. So Rex will lead.
Rex is going to lead.
Rex will lead a 7, and I will play a 5. Since I don't have to follow suit, since we don't have to follow suit, we can play anything. So Rex will win that, and then Rex will play a 4. I will play a 2, and you get your one. Yep. So that worked out really well for us with just 2, but and 3 tricks. So you got your 1, so that's 2 points per trick. I got none, and I bid none.
Which you'll get
so round 2, I get. It is round 2, isn't it?
It is round 2, yep.
Yeah, round 2.
Yep.
So I get
the 2 as well.
I get 2 points as well.
That's good. Oh. We might as well. Did you want to have a proper game, or we've got see the points? Yeah, we can do that.
Okay. I might just give that a bit of a
clean that one up. Yeah. That way, get a good run on it.
Just give it some personality.
Hold that up.
On day 2 onwards, you can also incorporate these daily
details there.
Details that will just sort of change up the game a little bit. So
I've been working on this for a little while, and I had a number of publishers that have been interested in it.
Yep.
And I signed a contract on Wednesday.
So you are looking at getting this up onto crowdfunding?
Yes, yeah. David Harding from Grail Games, which is an Australian publisher, he's picking that up. And he's also he's associated with Matago, the large French publisher.
Oh, okay,
that's that did Takenoko and Kemet and Cyclades, those good games. They also have a micro range, so they're going to publish a micro range similar to this size in France and in Europe. So yeah, I'm really hoping that will go well. And if the Kickstarter goes off well, or the crowdfunding goes well, there's a good chance that they might pick that version up as well.
So you don't actually know if it is Kickstarter or GameFound just yet?
I'm not sure at the moment. As I said, I signed on Wednesday and it's now Sunday, so we really haven't gone through a lot of the details.
I guess it might be Kickstarter, it might be the popular one, you might be good to go
there. It just depends.
If this is something that the people out there are interested in, when would you be looking at putting it up on crowdfunding?
David said it will be early next year. So early 2025.
So probably the first quarter. I think they usually say that. What's that?
Very likely first quarter. I hope. But again, I haven't confirmed any details. And David's very quick at getting his projects done, and has he publishes early, so he gets the games out really early to everybody. So all going well, this could be hitting the market by June next year, June or July next year.
So it's pretty much all nearly ready for development, isn't it? Like you're
The game is absolutely rock solid.
Yep.
There is no development work. Whereas
something that I know I myself, you get on there for crowdfunding.
Yeah.
You back a game, you don't get it till 2 years later. This is something that could probably go real quick. You back it, chance you'll get it within.
And there's not a lot of components to it, so production is going to be quite quick. Hopefully.
Would there be anything that you would be changing, like if it does go to crowdfunding, that you might introduce or might change up a bit? Or
I think one of the little bugbears that people don't like is the scoring. Not so much the scoring itself, but the need for a score sheet. I mean, that was originally why I published it this way, because you could put it in a pocket. The only way to score with as few components as possible was to have a little score sheet inside here.
Oh, okay,
And while that's really great, it's portable, you can take it anywhere. The score sheet just isn't.
You're right, you can take a photo.
You get one.
Oh, okay, no worries.
Yeah,
that's fine.
Not everybody likes a score sheet. So what we're probably going to do is have bidding tokens. So instead of revealing fingers, you'll have a number of bidding tokens, and you'll just reveal that simultaneously on the table. And that will always be visible to everybody throughout the game. So that will make that flow a little bit better.
And also, I think it'll help with that, the memory of going, I can't remember if you bid it.
You were 2 and you were 1. It's cleaner and it's easier. And probably scoring tokens.
And scoring tokens on it.
Yeah, so everybody can see.
Well, that would eliminate.
It would eliminate the score sheet entirely.
But
have scoring tokens that are negative and positive as well, because you can often go into negative scores.
Yes, you can.
So, so let's run through a quick game. Let's do one. First round.
Oh, Rexy, what have you got?
Oh,
What has Rexy got there?
what's Rex?
Alright.
Okay.
Rexy's going to throw me out here, I think. Yeah.
1, 2, 3. Oh, no, that's not Craig, so we both went 1 and 1.
Things. First of all, it's a very special day for James. James, can you just stand up for a second? Everyone, James is getting married in 69 days to Lauren.
Did you want to pause that or that?
It'll be alright.
Okay,
It'll be alright.
Moving on to some serious business though. Those of you that are aware, we had some charity shirts with that awesome artwork designed by Ian O'Toole. We have some spares left over at the front desk, and a few people have asked us throughout the event to if we were selling them. The ones we have now left over are now for sale. So if you wanted to purchase one, please head to the front desk right now and pick them up. There will be very few left. So
I reckon there would be.
Interested.
The way people are running for those running. People are running. They're off. They're off.
Oh, I love it.
That's awesome. That's awesome. That's fantastic.
Okay.
So we betted one each.
Yep. So I dealt, so you get to lead. And Rex will play 4 and 6. So you won that trick.
I got that one.
Yep. So you bid 1 and got 1. So that gets 2 points. I bid 1 and didn't get any. Is minus 1 point.
1 point because of the difference.
Yeah. So take the whole deck, reshuffle, and deal 2 for round 2.
Do I deal the Rex first?
Yes. Yeah. The truth is, it doesn't really matter what side. Well, you could say Rex is always to the left of the dealer or always to the right of the dealer.
Oh, okay,
that
yeah.
might make it
Like
a little fairer.
Oh, Rex. You like that colour, Rex?
Yeah, he does, doesn't he? That is Rex.
Yeah, it is Rex, yeah. Oh.
Oh, okay. So
Alright.
I know you've got a blue and a green. Hard to tell.
Got 5 minutes? Sure.
Okay, we ready?
Ready?
1, 2, 3. So you want 1 and I want 0.
We have baristas working at the latest coffee shop.
0. Okay, so since
Rex
you
will
do-
go.
Rex will lead. So
Rex.
card. Go Rex, go Rex. And I might play a 3,
That's the latest coffee shop in town.
I will play
a 6. So you got your 1.
Right, and
I will go.
7 days of business.
Rex will go next.
Yep.
Rated 3 stars.
3.
4 to 0 stars.
2. That worked out well. Rex has won that.
Oh, we both win that one.
Yeah, so you again you got 1 and worth 2 points. It's now round 2 and I bid 0, so I get 2 points this time.
Oh, I can't see the. Oh,
Okay.
can't see the full part.
Yeah.
Rex is trying to. Rex has got to lay off the dinos. Rex.
Yeah. All right. So we might do a Rex in on the left this time.
2 sugars for Ellis. Yep.
That way.
A flat white
Yeah,
for
that's it.
Randall. And an
3,
espresso for
1, 2,
Joy.
3.
We got espresso for Joy. Flat
3.
white for Randall.
I know what that one is.
Yeah. So having a purple, you know what I've
I
got.
know what you got. You do go first.
Yeah.
Alright.
What I need to do is
I don't know.
make
Rex
coffee
is going to throw me out, I think.
And all I need to do is just pull out coffee order.
All right.
If I get any of them correct, they'll be
1, 2, 3. You gone 0 and I went 2. 0 and 2.
Correct. That's how we get stars. With
So Rex will lead this
When
time.
we make a mistake, we lose the star. That's how
With
it
a
works.
4.
So I'm like, it's all good. We can. Yeah, it's like the poker game. So
What do you want? None.
I want none.
Hey, the play place up on the table. If they got it correct, we get a star. Oh, and also I get a tip. Because, like,
2.
pulled out the order and
And that's just going to be that one for me. So now you have less information on my
That's it.
hand.
I got less info now.
I will then.
But at least I've got you and Rex to
Yeah.
decide what I'm going to do.
Right, so I know that you've got a red. So 7. No, Rex, you little.
No, that ruins me. That ruins me.
No, you have to play the red. You have to follow
I gotta
the
play
red.
That's right. I got to play the red.
Yeah.
Yep, I got to play the red.
Yep.
Oh,
So,
that ruins me.
damn, Rex. So that's
win on the
yours.
one.
Yeah.
Ah, Rex.
All right.
So
So you
I
get the
play.
lead.
So I
Yep.
get 5.
I'll play the 6. And Rex will play that. Yeah. Okay.
You ruined it for me, Rex.
All right. So you bid 0.
I bid 0.
Didn't get it. Round 3, -3 points. I got my 2, so 4 points.
So day 1.
Good on you, Rex.
Day 2, 2 customers there.
Your deal, and I think we'll leave Rex on that side this
On that
time.
side?
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah, I think it's nice alternating.
I think it is.
2 rounds there, 2 rounds there.
I think it helps with that.
Yeah, the distribution where you can lead, you get a lead all the time. Yeah.
I'll go 1.
So round 4, 4 cards.
Long black canvas. Flat white round.
Right.
A latte with Becky.
Okay,
So yourself will go first.
Yep.
Rex got green, blue, a couple of greens there, yellow.
Rex is a bit of an unknown, isn't he?
He certainly is.
Yeah.
We got a lot of cards that have a lot of numbers in them here.
So you say the name all.
This is one of the parts of the game I love, particularly in the larger groups where you get to 4 and 5 players and everybody's sitting there trying to assess what everybody else has got in their hand and their eyes are darting backwards and
That's
forwards.
it, trying to work
and
it
you're
out.
sitting there going, oh, I could do this, I could do that, oh, but they've got that card, oh, no. And it's just that little level of tension and the anxiety of not knowing what everybody's going to bid. The surprise of, oh, you bid that.
It's a strange one. Like I know when you see the colours on there, you can sit there going, oh, it's going to be easy to be able to because of the colours,
Yeah.
but it's still not
It's
because
not.
you don't know.
Yeah.
You just don't know what people are going to put down.
And the cancellation just
Yeah.
throws a whole spanner into the works.
It does. Yeah, it does.
I honestly don't know. So, I think I know what I'm going to do.
Alright, I reckon.
Ready? 1, 2, 3. So 0 and 1. That's not going to unless Rex.
Unless Rex, I'm hoping. I'm hoping.
0 for you and 1 for me. Okay.
Comes
So
down
you
to Rex.
dealt. So I get to lead.
It was a flat white for Randall.
Rexy.
Name and you get a roll.
I'll play the blue, and now Rex would normally just play the top card off his hand, but
because
since
you're
he's
blue,
got to follow suit, he'll play the topmost blue, and
Yes.
Oh, Rexy.
Rexy.
I have to play the blue regardless. Yeah.
Yep. So that's Rex's,
That's all right.
and then he'll win. He'll lead off with a 1,
1.
I know they're long blacks and I know that they're light.
You got.
and you don't have any, so you can play anything you like,
Good thing you know.
but I'm going to have to follow suit,
And which was the one, I don't remember who they went to.
which could be good or could be bad.
Could be. Depends what you got.
Good latte.
Oh, that was the wrong black.
The colour. There you go. Let's throw the colour down.
Yeah, it's bad. That's yours. So it spoiled your plans,
Yeah, dude.
and you won, so you lead.
Yeah, there we go. 3 stars for the business.
4.
Yes, that's day 2. And then, day 3, 3 cards, 4 cards, 5 cards, 6 cards, 7 cards.
5,
If you're
and
able
I'm
to
hoping
beat
Rex
7
doesn't
days,
have the.
take
Here's the
Oh,
7,
he
you little.
does. He has a 7.
And Rex will
Rex
lead,
will lead. Throw that one down. And a 1.
and that's your one.
I don't know what to do with them yet. I think
Should've put
right
down.
now,
So,
I added them in because, like,
For you, round 4, it doesn't matter how many tricks you win, you just didn't get
I
0.
didn't get 0, yeah.
So minus 4, and I bid 1 and didn't get any, so minus 1.
Minus 1. It's a big gamble when you've sort of bid none. You're taking a huge
Oh
gamble.
yeah. But if it pays off, you're getting
Yeah.
good points. You know, in round 5 it's 5 points. In round 6,
I thought by having a lower card, I'll probably stand a better chance.
yeah. But that's the cancellation just spoils
It
it.
just
Yeah,
spoils
also
it.
bring it to Kickstarter as well. So that's
So 5 cards. Let's put Rex on that side.
Rex on that side, yep.
1, 2,
been around.
3, 4, 5, 5.
Yeah, thanks for playing.
Alright, hoping to get that -4 back as well as that -3.
Sometimes, depending on how the cards fall with Rex, you can see the order that he's going to play them
That's
in.
right, and you can,
So
like you said, you can force
certain
him
things
to.
out. Yeah.
Alright, take it there. Hey, how's it going? You have a game?
So I know you've either got
Alrighty, all good.
God.
Yeah, I got a whole
What
mixture
you've
there.
got, there's a mixed bag there.
There's a very mixed
Yeah.
bag. You've got greens,
I've got
blues, purples, greens.
Green, blue, purple. Yeah. Green's the
I
hardest
know what
to
the,
predict.
I know the purple one you got. Yeah, greens is a difficult one. I don't have any greens, so that doesn't help me at all.
Already got one to
No.
go.
Rex does.
Yep. At least you know what one of my cards is.
That's it. That's it. Yellow's going to be a bit harder
It's a
too.
coffee game. So we are baristas working out the latest.
I'm going to go. So we've got
I
5
think
tricks.
I think I'm going to be brave.
And we're the same
5
business,
tricks here.
by not just
Yep.
making exceptional coffees, but by memorizing our regulars, coffee orders, and names.
I might win going backwards and score, I think.
I think so. Ready? 1, 2, 3. So you want 1, I want 0.
You want 0?
Yeah.
I get a card.
I think that might have been a silly move, but
Oh, I think I might be pushing for 1.
yeah, I'm now looking at my cards regretting that decision.
So
So Rex will lead.
If I call out the coffee order and the name, I get
With
it correct.
5, I
That's how we
don't
get
have
started.
any of those.
No, so you can go with.
So
But if I make a
can,
mistake, we lose stars.
but I want 0.
And that's it. And they want
So you can either cancel that out or lower it, and that will still give you 0.
Yeah.
Increasing difficulty. Increasing difficulty. That's how it is. Yeah, that's my game.
I gotta go soup, so cancels out, which is 0.
Yep.
Rex gets
So
it.
Rex wins that one. And then he leads his top card again. 2. I have to follow suit with a 6.
I have to
And I
follow.
know you have that.
Would you like to play it?
And that was the
Next 5
top
minutes
blue,
play.
so I was pretty much guaranteed to win that one.
So,
He forced me to play that.
That's it.
Yeah. And then, I win, so
Yeah, you
I
win,
will
you
do
win.
the next one, and I will,
Right, and we need to say just
I'll play 2.
do so by providing
He's gonna have a green one.
not just by making great coffee.
I'm
In the two-play game, what happens is 4 people walk into a coffee store on day 1.
I'm
So,
gonna have
we've got a long black
to. What's the yellow? Yellow's that. Alright, I'm gonna play that.
Oh, that cancels, so whatever comes out, Rex will win.
Rex will win.
On the menu.
Not too bad though, but
So yeah, so we've got a latte, 2 sugars,
Rex plays a
flat white
6.
Fuzzy, flat white Kim, long black Academy.
I'll cancel that 6.
I get my.
And you win with a 1.
I win with a 1. That's my 1 win.
Oh, that was your
That's
1.
my
I
win.
thought that you wanted to win one.
My 1 win.
Oh.
I probably should have went that one actually, to be honest.
Yeah.
Oh no, yes.
Rex has got it, yeah.
Rex got that one.
All right, so you got 1.
I got 1.
You won 2 points.
But you make
I blew it. -5.
That's fine.
It's brutal.
It is. I wanted to go to 0, and I'm like, no, Rex took me out last time.
Yeah.
Seems like a really good player, that Rex.
He is, isn't he? Yeah. Loves spoiling tricks.
He does. He does.
We'll put him on this side this time.
This side?
Okay.
It's alright, Kim is happy. Kim is satisfied.
Oh.
Bugsy, come on down, here's a coffee. We'll be happy.
6. Oh, hang on. How many is that? That was 5.
5, yep.
Round 6, 6
And
cards
6.
in a 3-player game.
Again, I'm not liking what Rex got.
Still not getting a huge amount of info out of Rex.
No.
Why not? You've got a little bit.
Alrighty, there we go. And that's day 1 done.
Oh no, that's out.
That's
so,
it.
Now it's day
Damn.
2. So what happens day 2 is...
And still, again, I don't know what he's got.
Alright? So these people become our regulars, and they may come back in the future. Alright? So more people hear about them.
You ready?
Alright, I'm ready.
Day 2?
I'm going to get taken out by Rex, I reckon.
I think I'm going to be brave. 1, 2, 3, and go 0. So you got 2.
0. I'm going to go 2.
Yep.
It's all or nothing. All or nothing in this round.
That's how I look at it.
So Rex will play at 2. You don't have any,
I
so
don't
you
have
can
the
play
suit.
anything.
Some regulars.
Well, I might just
Are you ready?
go for the win.
Okay, that's good for me.
That's good for you, yeah.
So that's your one. And you lead.
Hoping. I do want 2.
I have to follow with that, and Rex will play his topmost.
Oh,
Ooh, that was close.
Well, that's
So
right. I
that-
knew it would be a lower one, but
Yep. So that's Rex's. He will
that's actually mine. 'Cause I
oh,
played
it was
the 6.
yours.
Yeah,
Sorry.
I played
Yep.
the 6.
Yep.
I play that 6.
Okay, so you get to lead out again. Rex is going to be forced to play that. If
You got 4 stars. That's where you start to
He's
go.
got
a green one. I don't want to force him to play that.
So that's a good time to...
You still got the pink. Still got yellow,
Provide satisfaction.
green,
Alright, Richard.
blue.
Latte for sugars at Ellis.
I'm gonna have to go that one.
4. Okay, I have to follow with a 2, and Rex takes
long
that
black
one with the
Canada.
5.
Yeah. So Rex
He'll
is
then
going.
a 1.
Oh, 1.
Rex, you little... No. I had to follow anyway.
Oh, you win anyway.
Follow the red, yeah. So I was going to win that anyway, as long as you didn't play too high.
Yes, espresso. Joy.
What does it matter? What does it matter? Let's do the 3, and Rex will play a 2.
I was going to hope you weren't going to push the blue.
Here we go. Okay, day 3, you get free cards.
So you got 3 now, yep. Oh, they cancel, and
Again,
Rex will win. Yeah.
Thank you. And then also
Little bugger. Okay. Neither of us got a hit. You got minus
Minus
1,
one.
but I got minus 6. Forbidding 0. Damn. So that's 4, 6. Minus 8, minus 2.
Oh, that's not
for
too
you.
bad.
That's not too bad, although I think I'm going to beat you at minus scores, maybe. So minus 11, minus 12, minus 13, plus 6, minus 7.
Oh, minus 7. Minus 7. Good game.
Thank
Good
you.
game.
Thanks, lads.
Now, a couple more questions. How long, when coming up with this idea, how did it come to you? Like, did it just
How did it
come
come to
or?
me? I'm obsessed with trick-taking games.
Yep.
After the Crew came out a few years back, I mean, I always played trick-taking games when I was young, with family, 500 and Yucca at work, on night shifts and that, play that. But in the past few years, I've just been obsessed with trick-taking games. And I've been an aspiring designer probably for 10 years, but quite frankly, all the other designs before this were just rubbish.
Oh, okay. Yep.
They were mechanically they'd work well, but when you put them in front of other people, they either just fell apart where people were doing things that you didn't think, or they just weren't fun. And there's no point having a game that mechanically works
If it's not fun.
If it's not fun, yeah. I mean,
I must admit, I enjoyed that time. That was good. So you got the funds there.
Oh, yeah.
It plays really well. So
Yeah.
it works
And with this one in particular, I find it with my designs, if I have a design that's too open with too many options, I just want to keep adding and adding and adding, and it spirals out of control.
Yeah.
So what I've been doing over the past year or so is tightly constraining what I can do with a game. So in this particular instance, it started off with an 18-card deck. So I wanted to try and design a button shy game, because Button Shy published little 18-card games, and that worked really well. But when I was playing it with people, it still had the same feel. It was a slightly different distribution of the suits. It went from 1 to 6, and it still worked pretty much the same way. We played 2 to 4 players. But something in the back of my mind said, quick maths said, I can add 3 more cards and take it up to 5 players. It's wider range of players, and it worked even better. I don't know what it was just about that little distribution. Adding that one extra number made it less chaotic, made it more predictable, but still with that silly level of chaos and unpredictability too. And it just seemed to come together in the space of probably 2 to 3 weeks. And from there I took it to BorderCon last year and played it with a number of people, and I was just astounded at their feedback. They were just loving it.
I can see why.
I thought it was good. It was. I can see games in my head. So a lot of the designing is done in my head, and then I just tinker around. While I'm thinking, I tinker around with artwork. I'm not an artist at all. I have no artistic ability.
So did you do these arts?
Yeah. That's why I chose these, because they're easy to draw, and I have no.
That's why you picked the
ability.
dinosaur theme.
I use dinosaurs because I can differentiate them really easily from each other.
Oh yeah.
And I use the same dinosaurs for a lot of my other designs.
So you've got other designs out there?
Oh yeah. They're still in very early stages of development. I played one a couple of weeks back, and it works great at 6 players. Play it with 3 players, and it's just rubbish. So I need to do some tweaking on that.
I know, like a lot of games, that works. When you go down to 2 players, I played a lot of games where it'll just eliminate the cards. What made you come up with the option of actually having an AI player?
The game actually was just two players against each other, and playing at BorderCon, one of my friends down there, Liz Cole, we were playing together and we were playing two players, and it was okay. And I said, it's just not quite, doesn't quite feel the same at two players. And she's gone, what if we just had a third player? What if we just dealt in a third player? And as soon as she said that, I went, oh, that works. Because we fan the cards, it's just like looking at somebody else's hand, and we can predict the order that they're going to play things in. And it was just bang, moment of inspiration, and it suddenly worked. We played it and played it and played it and went, wow, that now makes it whole. It works great at 2, it works great at 3. It's probably the best at 4, but at 5, it still shines at 5. It's just madness at 5. There's so many cancellations, so much laughing. But it just really made the game. So all credit to her.
I guess that's one of those things of the benefits of play testing the game.
Absolutely.
You get a different idea of a lot of people that play games that get it out. I know Liz from Humbug. Is that the same Liz?
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Hey Liz.
Hi Liz.
So from Humbug.
Are you doing interviews? Am I interrupting? Are you making recordings?
I am making recordings. Oh, you're happy to have it.
I'm a designer as well. Just over there at that yellow table with all the sheep. I'll be back there in a sec if I'd love to talk to you.
No worries. It's a really good game, and you're looking at next year that'll be up and going.
Next year, very hopefully. That's what David said, but again, very early days, so we're open to that. But I was delighted. In the past probably 2 months, I had interest from Good Games, and I also had interest from Shem Phillips, the Garp Hill publisher. The publisher of Raiders of the North Sea.
Yeah, he does Wayfarers, Architect.
He's got an offshoot company called Arcus that's doing a lot of designs outside of that space, outside of the West Kingdom space. He's got some lovely games coming out in the next few weeks. I think a couple have come out already, or maybe very close to coming out. The artwork on them is gorgeous. It was a big. I didn't know which publisher to go with because I'd love to have gone with.
I reckon that would be harder which way you want to go.
But what really decided it for me was those guys were saying 26, 27, and David said he's pretty confident we can do 25. And I thought I just want to get it out early. And his connection to Madigo and its connections into Europe and there through the US was just it just sold it. Like get it there, get it out early, keep the momentum going. I mean, everybody here this weekend, the people I've played with, I think I've played 50 games this weekend. And everybody's just going, where can I buy it? Where can I buy it?
I love the vibrant colours. The artwork is basic, but it still looks really good. It still looks good.
Thank you.
It does look good.
I mean, I think if we do the crowdfunding version and we stick with the dinosaur theme, because everybody seems to love the dinosaur theme, I think we might do something like dinosaurs doing tricks. So juggling or standing on their head or doing that.
Sort of thing.
And then it keeps in with the name of the game itself.
Dino
tricks.
It does too, doesn't it? Yeah, it does.
Yeah, so I think that might work well, but I've got to talk to David about that. So we'll work out that detail.
Thank you very much for your time.
Thank you, Len. Thank you so much. It was wonderful playing with you.
It was good. It was real good.
Yeah, it was great.
So if that's something that many of you guys out there are interested in, I do apologise about the lighting on it. It's a bit dark around here.
The lighting is a bit dark.
Yeah, it's a bit dark there. Keep an eye out on either Kickstarter or GameFound. It will pop up there somewhere. Do you have a Facebook page or anything?
It's on Board Game Geek at the moment.
It is on Board Game Geek.
Board Game Geek there, and I've asked most people who played it to give it a rating. And at the moment it's amazing. 8.2 is the average rating.
So 8.2.
8.2. Wow.
So jump on Board Game Geek. Yeah, have a look. It's got a write-up.
If you're really interested, there is a print and play version available at the moment. I don't know how much longer that's going to stay there since it's now been signed. But if you are interested, most welcome
there's a chance of trying to find a print and play and go for it.
Print and play copy. The only difficulty is going to be because the cards are double-sided. But I always just put them in card sleeves
That's a way around it.
Oh yeah, it's always a good way around it. Yeah.
Well, no, thanks again,
All right.
Craig. Thanks
Thank
for
you,
your time.
Len. It was
I
wonderful.
wish you all the luck.
Wonderful. Thank you very
Looks like
much.
you're on a good winner there.
Thank you. Thank you.
Our coffee shop